Good afternoon, Ballet V. This is a barre for you. We're going to continue work on entrechat trois and entrechat cinq, adding other things into it, and working a little bit on chacats as well. And we're going to work on one-legged relevés. And after the barre is over, you should go ahead and put your pointe shoes on and do the whole barre over again on your pointe shoes. I've heard that if you have a yoga mat at home, you can do your pointe work on the yoga mat, and it really works quite well. Not slippery, so you might want to try that if you have a yoga mat at home. So we're going to start in first position, and we're going to do cambre forward 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié, and cambre to the back. Plié sandwich, like I like to say. Second position, to the barre, 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié, away from the barre. Fifth position, cambre forward, 2 demis and a grand plié, cambre back. Fourth position, to the barre, 2 demi-pliés and a relevé, come down and away from the barre. We're not going to try to do that cambre on relevé. Go back into first position in balance. Okay? First position, the cats are in high mode today, so you probably see them running around like crazy people. Right now they're having a big fight. First position. And 7. Cambre forward, over your legs, and 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And demi-plié 5. And stretch. And plié 7. And 8. Grand plié 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And stretch the back 5. And 6. And 7. And tendu second position. arch the foot 2, demi-point 3, demi-plie 4, demi-point 5, arch the foot 6, demi-point 7, and plie 8, rolling up through your feet, forced arch, demi-plie rolling up 2, and stretch 3 and 4, coming down, rolling down slowly, 6 and 7 and 8, 4 tendus to the front, 4 tendus to the side. Same thing from the back, demi-point toes, demi-point plie, demi-point plie, rolling up, roll down slowly, 4 to the back, 4 to the side. Okay, we'll turn in, stretch forward, demi-plie, and walk to the outside, walk to the inside, roll up, and releve balance with our arms up in high fifth. All right, keeping in mind that you're going to go up to that demi-point and you have shifted your weight to your supporting foot. You shift weight completely to your supporting foot, so you're pointing your foot with your foot muscles, not with the floor. All right, and then demi-point, place your weight back onto it, place your weight back onto it. Change your weight, keep that heel forward down there. Don't let the heel sit back. You're not on your little toes, you're in the middle. It's like you're standing on an egg. It's such a precise place. First position. And 6, and 7, and 8. Demi-point 1, arch the foot 2, demi-point 3, and demi-plie. Inside foot, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Plie, rolling up. And slowly rolling down. Top of those legs come together as you roll down. 7, just leave your arm down. And tendu front, 1. And in. And 2. And in. And 3. And in. And 4. To the side. Brush, point. And in. Use the floor. Push, point. And close. And push, point. And close. And push, point. Good. Once again. Demi-point 1, and arch 2, and demi-point, and demi-plie, and demi-point, and arch, and demi-point, and plie. Rolling up, and stretch your legs. Pull your side muscles up, tight bottom, rolling down, and 6, and 7 to the back. And tendu back 1. Is it in back of you? Feel where that toe is. And in. Brush point, and brush point to the side, and 1, and in, and 2, and in, and 3, and in, and 4, and in, turn in, reach up to the ceiling, fold over, hands down, demi-plie, and rolling up, and walk to the outside, and walk to the inside. Rolling up 5 and 6. Turn the legs out. 7. Demi-plie, releve. Take the arms up to high fifth. Okay, second side. Okay, in the middle of your feet, not on your little toes, not on your big toes, is demi-point toes. And 6, and 7, and 8, and demi-point 1, arch 2, demi-point, and demi-plie, demi-point 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Plie, stay in the middle of your feet. Up, and rolling down 5, and 6, and 7. Pull your stomach up, and tendu front 1, and close first, brush point, tendu front, lower down, fourth position, tendu and close. Tendu front, demi-plie, releve, demi-plie, tendu rond de jambe to side and close fifth. Tendu side and fifth, tendu side and fifth, tendu side, roll down straight legs and tendu close. Tendu side, demi-plie, releve, demi-plie, tendu rond de jambe to back. Might be just one releve. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, only one releve, 6 and 7 and 8, side and fifth and side and fifth, side and second position, tendu and close, side and plie and releve, plie, and tendu rond de jambe to the front and close fifth position. And we'll do a quick cambrai forward and back and releve to susu to balance. Okay? So when I take my foot to the front, my heel starts forward and my heel and my toes are going to meet in the center. All right? I'm not going to go to my toes. I'm not going to go to my heel. I'm going to take my foot straight out. It's going to read directly right there in front of me. And it's not going to lose any turnout. So what I see right here is exactly what I see right there. The front of my foot. All right? Same thing to the back. Right leg front. Cheval to the front and close fifth, envelope and close to fifth, beat front, back and close down, beat back, front and close down. Pas cheval, plie, rond de jambe and close. Pas cheval to the side and close fifth, envelope and close fifth, and 1, 2, come down, 1, 2, come down, pas cheval, rond de jambe to the back 1 and close fifth, envelope and in and back, front, fifth, and front, back, fifth, and plie, rond de jambe and close. Same thing to side, so it's just on quoi. Pas cheval, envelope, little petit papa, pas cheval to side to plie, rond de jambe. And from that plie rond de jambe to here, we're going to demi-plie again in fifth position and releve to sous-sus, and then take your coup de pied balance, okay, to balance on. Right leg front. Pas de cheval, 1, and close fifth. Pull that knee back, roll down fifth, and beat, beat, and fifth, and beat, beat, and fifth, and plie, rond de jambe, and close. Up and out, 1, and close fifth, out, pull it in, and close fifth, and beat, beat, down, and beat, beat, down, and pas cheval to plie, rond de jambe, close, and 1, is it back of you? And in. Up. Take coup de pied devant. Find that balance. And with your feet, demi-plie, and stretch. Okay, good. Second side. And stretch 4 back, 4 front, 4 side. Dégagé to the back with a piqué, to the front with a piqué, to the side with a piqué and a demi-plie, and we'll releve coup de pied derrière this time to balance. All right? 4 front. Strong, sharp feet. Point fifth, point fifth, point fifth, point fifth to that, point fifth, point fifth, point fifth, point fifth to the side, point fifth. Point fifth, and piqué, 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 and demi-plie, stretch. Point fifth, point fifth, point fifth, point fifth, point 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and up, and up, and up, demi-plie. Relevant, picking up the back foot. From your heel all the way up to your shoulder, string line. Pull your butt underneath you. Without tucking, you're not bending your knee. Stretch it up. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Strong arms. Strong arms in there. Down to sous-sus. Stretch it out. And demi-plie. Other side. How strong you make that girdle. How high you can make your hips. All right? 5. And point fifth. How quickly can you get that foot fully pointed? Back, fifth. Stretch it down to Susu, and down into the A, and finish. All right. So we do PK front and side and front and fifth. PK side and front and side and fifth. Okay, you with me so far? And first and fifth, and first and fifth, and front and back and fifth. PK back and side, back and fifth, and side and back and side and fifth. And first and fifth, and first and fifth, and back and front and fifth. Repeat. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, front, back, front, back. Right leg front. And 1 and 2 and 3 and fifth and side and front and side. And first and back, first and front, front, back, fifth. PK, PK, PK. PK, PK, PK. And first and fifth, and first and fifth, and back and front once again. Second side. It's a fun one. I like that one. Oops, and front and side and front. You should feel that combination in your lateral hamstrings, the top of the back of your leg. That's where you should feel it, because you're holding your turnout on all those rond de jambes. You're holding your turnout on those fast dégagés. Okay, so you should feel a little bit tired in here, in that. Alrighty, rond de jambes. Okay, so we do low, battement passé développé, a little bit higher, battement passé développé. A little bit higher, 4 counts, 5 and 6 and 7, put it down, 8. Rond de jambes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and battement and passé développé to the side and close, and back, bring it through to the front, and a little bit higher to the front, and a little bit higher, and passé développé, front and tendu. 4 rond de jambes, back and passé développé to the side, and close to fifth position. We're going to tendu to the front, flex it over your foot, point it, stretch to the back. Tombe, cambre forward in your foot position allongé, relevé to susu, and stretch to the back. Tendu, let's see, all the way around on demi-point, all the way around, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, and take that leg up to passé to balance. Okay? So low and quick, a little bit higher, but still quick, higher and slow. 4 rond de jambes, battement passé développé side. Reverse all of that. Tendu front, flex it over your front foot. Point it and stretch the back. Tombe cambre forward in your allongé position. Relevé susu and stretch the back. Stay up all the way around. 8 counts. Passé balance. All right. Right leg front. And front to the back. And rush front a little bit higher to the back. And highest ball. and side and front and side. Double front, single front. Ronde-jambe to the side, single little ronde-jambe. And back and side and back, and side and back and side. Double back, single back, take it to the side and ronde-jambe. And then we'll just repeat plie releve and repeat the whole thing on releve. Front and side and front, side and front and side, double front, one front, open side, single ronde-jambe. Back and side and back, side and back and side, double back, single back, ronde-jambe and ronde-jambe. And we'll close fifth position and pick up the back leg into rotary derriere. Okay? First time on demi-point, first time on flat, second time on demi-point. Make them sharp, make the frappes hold, okay, then not continuous movement. Make that foot stop out there, okay? The last one, that single frappe can move to the side to go into the ronde-jambe, okay? On flat and then on demi-point. Sorry, forgot to repeat it. 6 and 7 and 8 and front, side, stop. And side, front, stop. And double front, single front, ronde-jambe, circle out. Back, back, side, side, side. And double back, single back, ronde-jambe, ronde-jambe. On releve for you. And fondue releve, and fondue releve 3 times, and then fondue onto the back foot, and over to side, and ronde-jambe, and ronde-jambe, and ronde-jambe, and close back. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. This is the hard one. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. All right? So, you know, when we talk about doing releves on one leg, we talk about doing releves on 2 legs. We always talk about how you go from the bottom of your plie, and your heels start up now as your knees start to straighten. And everything happens gradually and coordinated until you get up to the releve. The same thing needs to happen for the releve on one leg. So if I go to my fondue to rotire, as I start to pick up that heel, I'm going to start to straighten my knee. And especially when you put those point shoes on, that last little bit of going from demi-point to point can't be done with a straight knee. There has to be some plie left there. So you want to do fondue, you want to start that there, and then keep that demi-point, keep that plie, the demi-plie happening until you get all the way up to demi-point, or to point, all right? So don't allow yourself to get onto a straight knee, and then you have to jump up to point. Not a very good way to get up to point, very hard, all right? Right leg in front. jump, and stay, and close to fifth, and chassé, releve, one, down, up, fond du sable, rond de jambe, close front, plie chassé, up, fondu, releve, fondu sable, and circle, out, and out, close back, plie chassé, and you're up, change side, double out, close fifth. All right. A little adagio at the bar. So, we'll cambre forward one. Let's do demi-plie first. Demi-plie one, stretch over two, stretch legs 3, 4, rolling out 5, 6, 7, plie releve sous on 8, passe développé to the front 2 and 3 and 4, bring it back in on 5 and développé side 6, 7, pose 8, repeat, demi-plie 1, stretch over 2, 3 and 4, stretch your legs, rolling up, plie sous on 8, développé to arabesque, bring it into passe développé to side. First side, second side, right away, right? Keep that supporting leg pulled up and tight, especially when you go to the front, don't let the knee bend. Keep that foot strong underneath you, so you're not letting your ankles wobble, okay? That means your bottom has to be tight, your tummy has to be tight. Right leg front. and 6 and 7 and 8. Courant battement, piqué, brush tendu to the back, courant battement, close fifth. 7 and 8, courant battement, close fifth. 3 and 4, courant battement, close fifth. 7 and 8, courant battement, piqué, pick it up, turn it in, turn it on, kick, close back, back to tendu front, back to tendu front, back, piqué, up, brush front, close fifth position, 7 and 8, side, 2, 3 and 4, side. 6 and 7 and 8, side. Piqué, pick it up, turn it in, turn it out, close fifth. And then you can bounce any position your little heart desires. Brush tendu back, brush tendu back, brush piqué and battement, brush the back and close fifth. Right leg front. Brush front, sorry. That's right. And your own balance. And stretch it up. And finish. Good. Sorry, I messed up. But you know what it is. Foot. 5 and 6 and 7 demi-plie. Chassé, plie, second position and relevé. Plie, second position and relevé. Plie, retiré and relevé, and fondue and relevé. You're going to promenade around, following your knee, promenade all the way around, keep the bar, keep that knee to side, 2 and 3 and 4, and lift it up, 6 and 7 demi-plie. Chassé, relevé, retiré, fondue, relevé, fondue, relevé, fondue, relevé. Follow that knee. As you come around to the back, you're going to bring your foot to the front and lift it up and close fifth, okay? So later on, when you put your point shoes on and do this bar again, this is actually going to be a lot easier because you won't have as much friction on the floor with your point shoe as you do with your ballet shoe. But it's important that you keep your upper body over your legs as you do that promenade. So you're here. As you do that promenade, you keep yourself straight into the bar, and then lift that foot around to the front and close fifth. If you're doing this on your kitchen counter, put your foot down in coup de pied, but maintain that turnout. Okay, that's the whole point after the relevés. Right leg front. 6 and 7 and plie. Chassé, 1 and relevé. And plie and relevé. And plie and relevé. And plie and relevé. And start to promenade. Make that knee start. That knee start, bring it to the side. Bring it to the front. Continue that promenade all the way around. Lift and close front. And stretch. Plie, chassé, and relevé. Fondue. And relevé. And fondue. front, and demi-plie, and finish. Love that music. Okay, good. So I'm going to point it. Pas de Barre over and under, which we've been working on. So we do pas de Barre over and under tournant, and en tournant. Relevé, retiré devant, plie, relevé, retiré derrière, plie, relevé, passé, close back and extend, over, and under, and en tournant, and en tournant, up, and back, and passé, close back. So the first time we're going to go slow, so you can get all your mechanics in there, and make sure you're doing everything correctly, and the second time we'll do the tempo that it's supposed to be, all right? So first 2 times right and left, slow, half tempo, and then we'll go full tempo, okay? Start with the right foot and back. Six and 7 and 8, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, fifth, relevé, retiré, plié, relevé, retiré, plié, relevé, passé, close back, mufflé, and front, side, back, side, front, turn around, plié, and around, plié, fifth, relevé, retiré, plié, relevé, retiré, plié, relevé, passé, and close back. Okay, go again. We're going to go full tempo. All the way to Susu. I hope. 6 and 7 and 8. Front side back and back side front and turn up and down and up. Close back, plie. Front side back side front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and up and up. Close back once again. Front side back. Turn. Up in the front. Up in the back. Up. Close back, plie. Front. Back. Up. Close back. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, 16 sautés in first, 16 sautés, I'm sorry, 8 sautés in first, 8 in second. Okay, first position. Rest. Second position, not too big. 5, 6, 7, plie. Okay, so we're going to do échappé, jump to second position, jump to fifth position at the top and open up, fifth position at the top and open up, fifth position at the top and open up and close back. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, press 5, 6 and 7, plie. 1 into 2, 3 into 4, 5 into 6, 7 and 8. 1 into 2, 3 into 4, 5, 6, 7. So my hair's being obtuse here. Give me a second. Always that one little hair that wants to give you trouble. Right leg front. Let's see if I can do this. And stretch. And demi-plie. Good, now next time beat it front back. At the end. Now front back. Plie. hair was coming down like this, I'd get yelled at by the teacher. And they'd say, Barbara, use some pins. All right. Okay, entre-chateau. So, entre-chateau, if you remember, has the front foot going to the back in coup de pied. All right? So, entre-chateau, you jump up, you beat in the front, and you go to coup de pied. So, we're going to do entre-chateau and brush assemblé. And entre-chateau and brush assemblé. Now, entre-chassé, okay, you have to do an entre-chacat there. There's my entre-chacat, pick my foot up. Assemblé, sous-sous, royale. Entre-chateau, assemblé, entre-chateau, assemblé, entre-chassé, assemblé, sous-sous, royale. Yes? Front foot to the back, assemblé. Front foot to the back, assemblé. Back foot to the back, assemblé. Sous-sous, beat change. Front foot to the back, assemblé. Front foot to the back, assemblé. Back foot to the back, assemblé. Sous-sous, beat change. All right, this will be fun. Let's see. Let's go back to dégagés. They had a good spirited 2-4 there. Assemblée, entre-chassé, assemblée, sous-sous, royale. And entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chassé, assemblée, sous-sous, plié, open beat, fifth. Entre-chateau, assemblée, chateau, assemblée, chassé, assemblée, sous-sous, and open beat, fifth. So, not only, the royale with the open beat, open fifth is the beginning of the entre-chateau, right? So I do a royale, pick up my back foot, assemblée. And on that assemblée, my bottom foot also has to point, okay? Bottom foot has to point in that assemblée. The other foot too, of course. The other foot's doing a frappe action. The hard one is the ones underneath. Okay, one more time for you. And entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chassé, assemblée, sous-sous, plié, royale. Entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chateau, assemblée, entre-chassé, assemblée, and sous-sous, plié, royale. All right. Good, guys, good. It's hard to do all that. Okay, let's do a little bit of a stretch on the bar, on your kitchen cabinet, on your kitchen counter. We'll do it front and side, all right? All right, so we'll start with our right leg up on the bar. Remember that you only want the side of your heel on the bar. You don't want your Achilles tendon on the bar. We're going to come right forward, 2, 3, and 4, and stretch the back, 6, and 7, and 8. And stretch forward, 2, and 3, and 4, and stretch the back, 6, and 7, 8. And plie and releve, and plie and releve, and turn to second position. And stretch to your leg, 2, and 3, and 4. Stretch away, stretch to your leg, and stretch away. And plie releve, and plie releve, and plie releve, and lift up and arch the back. Come back up straight, lift your leg off the bar, pass a big, beautiful arabesque, and hold it, hold it, hold it, and close back. And then we'll move to the other side. Right leg's up on the bar. And pick that leg up off the bar. And passe. Big, beautiful arabesque. And close fifth. Second side, left leg up. Off the bar and passe, beautiful arabesque. Good. Stretch your calves out. And take your foot. Ballet 5, you should go back and put your point shoes on and do most of that bar on point, if you can. That'd be really, really good for you. So then after you have finished both bars, then you can go ahead and do your full round plies in second position and your releves on one foot. You can use that pretty music at the end there, okay? Okay, you have a great day. And I know it's going to get cold again, unfortunately, but that's all right. It is spring. Okay, I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.